type of stuff. We got some quotes in regards to that. And you see that what you're getting from Press Taylor here is that he didn't necessarily expect to be into this role of offensive coordinator, but he's ready for it, right? He said this: "It wasn't something I came here ever thinking I was going to become the offensive coordinator. It was just, I'm going to come here and do everything I can to help the Bears win." Ben Johnson about Press Taylor went on to say this: "He's extremely smart. He's the most organized coach I've ever been around at this level. He's got libraries of plays. He knows when we're going against this defensive coordinator, we can go to this little section that he's already got labeled for that guy in that particular scheme and the things that have given them issues in the past. And that gives us a good starting point each and every week of where we can start with the game plan. So I feel really good about the transition. He was natural in our front in front of the room. The opportunities that he got last year, he's been a coordinator before, so that helps. That experience really helps, and he's got the respect of the coaching staff as well." So Press Taylor, while Ben Johnson is the play caller, and we all know that, right? We're not to take away from Ben Johnson. He's the one calling plays, all that. We know that, right? But I think that it's easy to kind of overlook what the still importance of the offensive coordinator is, even when your head coach is the offensive play caller, because, as Ben Johnson just laid out there, this is the guy that looks ahead. This is the guy that helps prepare you. This is the guy that, says, "Hey, listen, this is the tendencies of this defensive coordinator that we're going against." And that's not something that you can easily overlook in regards to that as well. So I think when you look at Press Taylor and his role for getting this team together and getting Ben Johnson all the information that he needs to get ready with it, it brings a competitive edge for the Chicago Bears. And that's also something that we're going to have in regards to that. The coaching philosophies of this team is really the thing that is going to separate and provide a separation from this team over what we did last year and how we progress forward next year. We talked a lot about, scheme, getting players to fit within the scheme, but then also you have to understand, the preparation that has to go into every single game. And this is what this part of the process starts for the Chicago Bears. This offseason program is an important part of that. And when you have a guy like Press Taylor stepping into a new role and a plan for all of that, there's big expectations all over this team. And, we talk about the expectations of Caleb and we talk about the expectations of the wide receiver room, but as a whole, this coaching staff as well, they put a lot of onus on themselves because, while we made improvements, make no mistake about it, we've made some improvements as a team. We didn't make the big splash moves. So that means that, and Ben Johnson has said this, we're going to do a better job coaching. And what that means is that the coaches are putting a lot on them to help this team progress and get to that next stage that they need to get to. They are looking at what they can do to help this team prepare, what they can do to develop players better, what they can do to put players in a better position. And so now with Press Taylor stepping into that OC role, and Ben Johnson saying that Press Taylor checked every single box that they needed him to check, the organization, the play library, the scheme knowledge, all that